Hello everyone, Attack Power here with another SDL League game between Stahlbrecher and MintJellyMan here on Kostritsa. Let's dive right in here. And on the left, in the red, we've got, sorry they don't have the names anymore, Stahlbrecher playing 101st Airborne on Vanguard income. And on the right, in the blue, we have MintJellyMan playing Unternahman Russelsprung, also on Vanguard income. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more Steel Division 2 Warno content, consider checking out that Patreon, which has relaunched and everything. Hopefully get you guys some more value there and stop YouTube from taking all the money. So anyway, diving into these decks here, 101st Airborne, a very strong division. Although, like, weirdly, what makes this division strong is not actually its infantry, which seems counterintuitive. They are good infantry, but honestly, it's more their ability to, like, absolutely wreck armor with their hidden AT guns and stuff that make them extra deadly, and their strong air force. So the recon tab here, we have AB scouts, which are sniper units, and then the Filthy 13, which is like a single, like, unicorn unit. I don't find it, like, particularly absurdly strong. It is a good unit, but I don't find it, like, absolutely insanely busted. And then a card of M8s, but they don't come till B phase. The infantry tab, of course, is one of the main parts of this division still, though. We have the AB converted gunners. We have the demolition group, which is one of the stronger units in the division. We have good old Dick Winters leader there. AB engineers, another one of the stronger units in the deck. And then we have AB rifles twice there. More, okay, so a lot. All those first cards are in A phase. Then we have two cards in B phase here, the AB engineers and AB rifles, and finally an AB rifle card there in C phase. The tank tab is basically just some Shermans with the Ds coming in A and the other ones coming in B. Support tab here, pretty limited, although you do get the M4 105s, which does give you a little bit of 2K reach along with some assault guns there, which he has double vetted. I can't remember if you have to double vet these or not, I'll be honest with you. The AT tab, as lame as it looks, is actually completely busted. The Raider trait on these AT guns makes them absolutely broken. The AA tab, awful here, really light, just the M15, so that could be something very exploitable. The RD tab, very light with just mortars, but they are radio, so it makes them pretty good anyway. The air tab, absolutely stacked. We have P-51 fighters, bombers, Mitchell bombers, P-47 AT, P-47 bombers. No, it's just P-51 bombers, P-47 AT. So, yeah, quite a scary division. On the other side, Unternahman Russelsprung. This division received a ton of buffs, but I actually think this game is pre-patch. Because it made me load a new browser thing. So I think this is actually pre-patched. So this division is not as cracked as it might be now. The recon tab, though, very strong. You get lots of armor cards here. SPW AB41s, 2 cards there. Panzer 2s and SPW AB47 mils. It's like a Breda gun on there. Then we have just some infantry there to fill that out. The infantry tab, a really interesting and, like, slapped together group of units here. The main unit being the Brandenburger. This unit extremely strong. One of the strongest infantry units in the game. Then we have these unique SS Gebirgsjäger, SS Fallschirmjäger, the Brandenburger Pioneer double flamer unit there. SS Gebirg Pioneer there, and SS Gebirgsjäger Strife. So all these units pretty unique. I can't remember exactly what they all are. The tank tab, just a whole bunch of super light armor. Just really cheap stuff. And then we have support tab, not a lot here, but you do get a card of LG42s for the 2K, which is nice. AT tab is the usual cobbled together stuff, pack 36, 38, and 40. The A tab, not great, but you do have a flak Vierling there to kind of fill it in a little bit, although probably not enough against 101st. RD tab, you do get the card of 105K 35s, those are amazing. And the air tab, basically just JU87s for the most part, and 1 fighter. Will that be enough? We'll find out here as we dive on in to the match. So, pretty standard deployment, going a little aggressively down here. The one thing, too, a big buff to this division, to Unternahman, that they're getting after the patch, which they've gotten, but of course, again, if this game is pre-patched, I'm pretty confident it is, they don't have the pre-patch yet. They don't have the patch yet, but you can basically come with different transports, I believe. Pretty sure this division got different transports of some sort. So instead of these awful Devunkers or Devunkas, these things are awful. MG34 versus HMG, definitely the MG34 loses. Although, then again, it's in cover, and yet it's still almost losing. No, it might win out there. LG42 finding the pack 75 mil kills it. Oh, that wasn't even it. It was the MG34. So killing one of those off already really nice. HE gun does lose as the infantry unload. The SS Gebirgsjäger recon here. Sniper, really solid unit. A weird hybrid unit that doesn't, like, do anything amazing, but Brandenburger Pyro really needs to get into the woods here, like, immediately. See demolition group here with their grenades. Not as strong as I thought they were. I thought this unit had like a grenade and a flamethrower. The AB Engineer, solid unit, but not amazing because you got a lot of rifles for a CQC unit. Pack 75 mil continues to try to hunt down these missing units here. They will catch all this stuff out in the open. MintJellyMan here with a Russian name of some sort. SS Fallschirmjäger, another unique unit of this division. It's a pretty solid unit. Brandenburger Pyro here. Did get caught out before he got into the woods, so he took way too much damage and got wrecked. So, line here on the south kind of falling apart, and yet very few reinforcements coming in, already kind of giving up this flag. Which is surprising. I mean, Stahlbrecher's best chance on the red side is this flag down here. And we've seen several times of games of this map of the red player grabbing this flag and blue player just having a hard time coming back from there. The 47 mil SPW, really not the best HE unit. 75 mil finally getting on target. SPW goes down to the Sherman there. Sherman's about to pick up another one as well. These Shermans are definitely a problem, but the Pack 36 picks up one right there. That's a big kill. Another SPW down as the Panzer 355s, which are French tanks, try to scramble past. All right, the infantry were held off by the combo SPW and 75 mil there. In the center, the strong Unternahman infantry are overwhelming right now. The rifles. The Gebirgsführer does have a sniper, so we have a Pack 40 and an LG42 here, double the AT firepower. Pack 40 not firing though? Not sure what it's doing. There we go. Little APCR, didn't turn off the AP. Will the heat shell land? It does, and then another Sherman down, so 2 dead. SPW here snuck behind the line. I love it. Actually, I would hate this. This would infuriate me beyond all belief, but it's really fun to see. All right, the infantry in the center here did go down. The Filthy 13 almost wiped out, basically to a useless level now. The Panzer 355s are basically uncontested now. Now, the AB rifles, a lot of them are walking around with bazookas, so that is something to be aware of. It looks like MintJelly not paying attention to this Gebirgsführer here, going to go down there. Down south, progress has been halted. A Sherman is coming in, and actually, there we go. That's all the Shermans here in A phase, those 4. We see both M4105s as well coming. So LG42 is a really odd placement, although it really paid off. This flag grab back to a 12-12. SPW 41's piling on him. Remember, both players Vanguard income, so no advantages here from either side. No AT on this side, which means when these SPWs get here, they're going to be pretty devastating. 47 mil does find a free kill. So at least one. Now it's on the run deeper down. Might hold things up. Yeah, okay. So now Stahlbrecher is forced to like kind of bring units in short, and he's going to have to waste a ton of time walking all the way up now. Nice little play there by MintJelly. Really could buy him a lot of time up north. AB leader goes down in a hurry to the double SPW. It's a big loss, actually. 37 mil is going to find at least one of the SPWs. May die to the 75 mil. Nope, with the SPW dying, the 37 mil disappeared. But now the MG34 is spotting it as well as the 75 mil. Gets a shot off. Ooh, but did not finish it off. Yeah. Nope, still didn't finish it off. M4105. SPW is coming in a really weird direction. Not sure why he brought them in that way. As flags trade back and forth here rather rapidly. You see the Brandenburg Aufklärer. Oh, this unit's a sniper unit? Did not even realize. Thought it was just that like lame MP44 unit that like does basically nothing. AB rifles caught out by the SS Fallschirmjägers here. Not the most deadly unit, but certainly effective enough there. Catching a unit out in the open. SPW finding the AB rifles easy. The SPW 41 rushes in, but turns, so its turret comes off target. Oh, the 75 gets in just in time to save the SPW. I can't believe this 47 did not die to the 55. Very interesting. To the M4A1 here. Per Gebirgs Fusilier, no chance there. The 105 took a hit from something. Oh, the AT rifle of... Perhaps the AT rifle? Of the leader? And then backed up? It's very possible. That AT rifle really does do a lot of damage. And pens pretty high. You can see the AB rifles really are not that strong of an infantry unit overall. A single machine gun and not like an amazing one at that. The semi-automatic rifles are obviously good, but it's really the bazooka that makes them solid. But in actual anti-infantry combat, they are a little lackluster. 20 mil, gonna tickle that Mitchell a little bit. But here is the 205 Vetro here. Gonna get a head-on run. Will the 20 mil be able to finish off, or will the Veltro be able to maneuver back around in time? Big boomies, but the Brandenburger lives, and the Panzer IIs continue on. The Veltro is going to swing around back in time. I think we're going to have a dead Mitchell here. Oh, that's a big kill. Down 120 points for very little value. The bigger Fusilier goes down. Panzer 355s, probably not killing this. I mean, the Gebier Fusilier could try to, like, poke forward and get another side shot with his AT rifle. Brandenburgers, while they are, like, functionable at CQC and technically are supposed to be CQC, they really are long-range infantry. That's really what they are. They absolutely destroy when their MG42 and G43s get to activate. The M4105s do not have any AT or heat at all, so this thing has to slowly beat its way through this armor HE style. Pack 40 finding some infantry to pick on. So basically, SPWs and stuff down south have saved the day and completely reversed the south here for Mint Jelly. But now there's an actual Sherman here as the Panzer 355s go down quite easily. 20 mil opening up again on a P51. I'm honestly not 100% sure what the point of this singular 20 mil is. I mean, it does do damage. I mean, we can see it actually cause smoking here. But, like, have two of them, and they might actually stop a P51. I'm not a big fan of P51s. I find them way too soft. Pack 40 getting APCR crew kill there. Brandenburger, one thing they can't do is kill tanks. And neither can these Gebirge Pioneers, which are really solid units with their Jerry Can bomb. But the Pack 36 can definitely kill that. Oh, the Sherman moved just in time. Oh, but it's gonna show back up again with its side armor showing this time. Will the AB gunner go down? No, it will not. But now the Sherman showing its side armor. Pack 36 going to take advantage. Heat shell. There it is. Wow. I can never get those freaking things to hit. That is massive. The Sherman was the force down here. Now that it's gone, these infantry have no chance at CQC against these German units. Although, if they fire at long range, I mean, it's still 13 rifles and a machine gun, so it's not like they're not putting any damage out. P51 and again. Oh, annihilation. I mean, if there's no air, if there's no AA, yes. I mean, P51s are incredible. Very heavily armed. The SPW is still alive here. The Gebirge Strife momentarily held this flag, but now lost it. What are these units exactly? I'm going to sneeze. I apologize. Oi. Excuse me. That is so satisfying. Let's all be honest with ourselves. Okay, this is a 20-point monstrosity. Holy crap. I mean, that is what makes Unternahman really stronger. These random, like, really strong infantry units. Oh, all the Panzer IIs down. Pack 36, though, misses its first heat shell. I mean, that is the issue with these things. They miss a lot, especially with that heat shell. But if they land, boom. It's essentially a Pupchen. That's essentially what this thing is. For all intents and purposes, that's what you're really this is a Pupchen with a little bit of extra versatility, which is really good. Like, don't get me wrong. It's very good. Another Michelin. Is the Veltro going to show up? There it is. Looks like another Mitchell going to go down here. It's just not maneuverable enough. Like, the Veltro, even when it does this run, doesn't do a great amount of damage, but now it has time to flip back around and attack again. Brandenburger MG34 goes down easy. SS Fallschirmjäger here pinned. Veltro should be able to get back around on this thing. Again, I feel like you might as well bring more. Yeah, this is definitely pre-patch. I know because of the... Wow, look at this encirclement. Stahlbrecher has nothing up north. Oh my gosh. This holdup here by the SPW has completely eviscerated his northern front. On the same note, though, Mint Jelly doesn't have a lot here. Like, this is held just by a couple units. But both players absolutely sapped of resources going here into B phase, which is incredible because it's a Vanguard matchup. They should both be bursting at the seams. But they both traded so aggressively. They just don't have a lot on the map. AB Gunners goes down, and now Mint Jellyman on a 15-9. starting out the game quite rough and really pulling it back together here. LG42 coming in a really weird spot. I think he's going after this pack, I would assume. SBW needs to run. He has no chance in this fight. It's going to go down, though. It's an unnecessary loss, to say the least. MG34, I was going to say, it's definitely not shooting the pack. Now, when the pack opens up, oh, the LG42 went out of line of sight. Oh, that's a big oopsie. Up north, flags are still being held here by MintJelly with this weird grab. Now, he is finally moving some reinforcements, but he's going here. I thought he may move to the town. Try maybe to secure this up and button down a little bit. The M8's coming. The SPW here is actually pretty well suited against these if it actually gets its shots off. Now, the 2-on-1 obviously changes this fight pretty significantly. Gets a shooter killed. Takes one out. Easy peasy. I mean, those things are value. It's a shame for MintJelly. They lost the one down here for nothing. P51 going to pick up a free LG42, it looks like. Yep. I don't think can the Veltro catch this thing? 620 is fast. The P51s are like 650 or 70 or something like that, though. The Brandenburgers are so strong. Look at he just wiped that out. Yeah, the P50, especially with the bombs out, the P51 is just like zipping away. Well, quadruple teamed here on the poor converted gunners, which are only firing carbines anyways. Kabir Strife should absolutely dominate this fight. Both M8s dead. Converted gunners have no AT. Stahlbrecher really struggling to get himself figure things out up north here. Oh, that's just the 50 cal. I was like, does he have AA? No, he doesn't. Stahlbrecher does have the flag down south, and we're kind of jumping between 13 and 11. I mean, MintJelly now back to a much more reasonable tick. Pack 40 finishes off the AB Rifles LMG. I mean, these Fallschirmjäger, SS Fallschirmjäger are great because they fight at both ranges relatively effectively. Obviously, CQC is definitely not their stronger suit. P51, big booming, gonna take out another Pack 40. Basically using these planes to take out any support weapon he can find. P51 Veltro dogfight here. Who wins? I think the Veltro, usually speaking. It's just a little more maneuverable, I think. I think the P51 just isn't. The P51's faster. The Veltro is more maneuverable. Another Veltro in. I mean, he needs them both, honestly. Like, his main issue is killing off 101st Airborne, like, Air Force. You got to keep it under control. Which, I'll be honest, I don't think he's doing very well right now. Because there's a lot of P51s and stuff flying around. Veltro, though, going to get the fighter. That's a big kill. This SBW finally goes down to an Sherman. Full-on Sherman there had to do it. Now, if this was fast traveling and beat the AB engineers, the Strife could kill that Sherman. That would be massive, but that's probably not going to happen. Rifle leader finally goes down south. Veltros pull out after claiming their very important kill there. 16-8 again for MintJellyMan with this weird, very weird front line. The AB rifles have Raider, which means they hold line much better. Brandenburger Pioneer should absolutely destroy these, and they do. Beard Strife, no chance on the out here and no cover. As we now even up. Stahlbrecher coming down on points rapidly. This is very needed for MintJelly to get back into this game because he was down points, and in a mirror match, it's really tough to get back. We finally see a Flak Vierling, an actual AA piece of note and danger. Wow, the Fallschirmjäger pushed really far forward. The problem is, he doesn't have any AT. I'm not exactly sure where he's going. He's going to run into these trucks. Oh. Heads up there on Stahlbrecher, unloading in time. Very nice. Double Gebirg 3675 mils. They're really bad RD pieces for the most part. Get them close enough and they can do some work, but they are not good. Make sure that is very clear. Brandenburg Pio, SS Fallschirmjäger pushing back the little bit that there is down south. Here comes the P-51 to shore this up. Kind of unnecessary. It looks like the Brandenburger Pile going to go down here before it ever gets in range. And the... Oh! Oh, he killed his own unit! Oh, that was so bad! Oh, that was so bad! Oh, man. Oh, this is only 610? No, I think it goes faster when it drops the bomb, so it's probably not going that slow. But, interesting. Interesting. Sherman trying to hold the line itself. This doesn't have a radar, right? Yeah, no, it doesn't. Skibber's Strife actually survived? No, this must be a different one. Brandenburger 2 for 1-ing here. Going to take out the AB rifles with the grenade. Actually, they killed it before that ever happened, but... And now they finish this off with their MG42. 75 mil just trying to hold these infantry off. Man, they're bad. 2 find the AB rifle out in the open. 1410 Ju-87 trying to keep a lock on this Sherman. Sherman getting out of dodge quickly, though, and dodging line of sight. AB-41's just dashing on through. Problem's going to be, though, there is a Sherman here. Stahlbrecher did anticipate this time and is going to be able to halt this AB-41 thrust. 1 down. Even unloads in time. Yeah, this is just a waste of resources now. Obviously, being aggressive extremely important, but he did get out in time. I mean, so at least he was watching. At least he didn't send them forward without, like, actually watching what they were doing. Which happens more often than you think. Stahlbrecher's still struggling to get back to a flag parity here. I'm trying to see where the 59's coming from up north. That's really what it is. Weird thing is none of the units here in the center actually hold the line, so this AB rifle capturing the flag back in the center. Shermans are absolute houses in this matchup because there's just no armor from Unternahman that can actually kill it. If he can keep a line of sight, Ju-87, no, it's just floating. He's not even trying to make a run. Veltro doing a ground attack. Interesting. I mean, he's got, at the moment, air superiority. SPW is still alive. Sherman has no eyes, so it's having trouble seeing this. He really should just fast move this at this point. He's trying to hug the tree line to avoid line of sight. Pretty heads up. Now that looked like some actual AA. Yep, there's an M15. Ju-87 finally cut. No. Bruh. No, he's going to lose Ju-87 for nothing. Oh. Now, if he gets a free P-51, that would be pretty sick. I doubt Stahlbrecher's going to fly that back over, though. Veltro just... Oh, he knows there's AA now. Okay, there we go. As a push in the center here, SS Gebirgsjäger, let's check this unit out. I mean, it's just a really solid 20-point infantry unit. This is obviously way above curve for a 20-point infantry unit. Yeah, it's above curve. It's extra men. It's got a nice automatic rifle. It's got an AT grenade. Black Freeling should be able to stop the P-51. Might even kill it flying directly into it, along with the 20 mil. Wait, the 20 mil died? Okay. No, it's over here? I think it died, because he definitely didn't walk this all the way up to here. P-51 does get out, but it will be gone for a while. The pack gun finally gone. Down south, units have rushed in. I think there was a Brandenburg who died, which is a pretty big loss. Another P-51. Veltro was already on a ground attack, which means it can't get on the P-51. He's trying to swing it back around. I've seen some nice micro here from MintJelly trying to get on the P-51, but the Veltro is just not having it. Maybe, probably not, though. Yeah, I didn't think so. I mean, it's funny to see Unternahman using their fighters to basically bully some ground attack stuff. Weakened Brandenburger Pioneer finally goes down. 1410. MintJelly still picking up some pretty big tickets, but I'm feeling, I mean, I don't feel like his trades are actually going that well. He's kind of throwing stuff at places to get flags, but definitely feels like he's losing a lot of units in the process. Another Panzer 355 blob pushing forward. I mean, he has taken out several Shermans. You see the one here that died to something. Probably the Gebirgsstreif. already going after the M15, actually gets some okay little pokes at it. And MintJellyman still on a flag lead here as we enter C phase and both players become choked on their income. Now, this is Vanguard, so they're not utterly choked. Like, it's not like they have no income whatsoever. AB rifles, unfortunately... Oh, they were in range? Why did I not see the firing thing? That's weird. It really looked like they were out of range. Like, just barely. I mean, like, barely. As the MG in the church tower doing a lot of work. Okay, now he really wants to clear out this woods here. Oh, the Gabirs here. Just, oh, my God, they got wrecked. And another bazooka hit. Oh, what are you doing? Get them out of there. Some actual infantry coming in now. Now, the SS, for their cost, the SS Gebirgsjäger are quite good. Problem is that they still aren't, like, incredibly powerful infantry. Brandenburger, on the other hand, well, if they don't die in the transports here, are incredibly powerful. See, like, this SS Gebirgsjäger will probably lose in the woods here. Actually, he'll never get to the woods, and he'll definitely die. Unternahman, at least this build of it, has no bombers. Okay, so it looks like MintJellyman was sitting on a fairly large number of points. Not that any of these units are expensive, but right here is 100 points. It's 150. And this is another 100 some after that. He's pulling an attack power and just sitting on points. I can tell you from experience that's a very bad play. I can tell you very, very confidently that is not the way to win. But he's still 17-7. Apparently he is trading quite well. One of the bigger issues with 101st is the units are expensive. Like, you aren't... There was a lot of nerfs to these Allied Airborne divisions after their release because they were absolutely disgusting. To a point of absolute domination. So they did get nerfed pretty hard point-wise, so their units really are no longer anywhere near cost-effective. They are strong, generally solid across the board, but because of their costs, they have to do well, and if they don't, it's very easy to get out-traded. Like, even if you think this Brandenburger, which is legitimately one of the strongest units in the game, like in a vacuum, I would say, infantry-wise, top 25 infantry in the game, which sounds not that impressive, but with as many infantry in the game as there are, this is up there. It's probably higher than that. I'm just trying to be... They have commando. They're probably top 10. I'm trying to, like, hedge my bets based on how many freaking infantry units there are that I don't remember in the game. This unit is 35 points, right? And this AB engineer, for example, is 30 points. Now, two totally different units, I realize, but for only 5 points less, this unit is far less potent at CQC than this unit is at long range. A better example, AB rifles, 30 points. This unit is getting absolutely raffle stomped by Brandenburgers every time, no matter what. So it's like, it is definitely a disparity in quality right now of unit that's actually coming out. Which is always funny because Unternahman is supposed to be this like ad hoc slap together division, but it ironically has some extremely elite units all over it, although none of them have armor. So Sherman's going to absolutely crush this Brandenburger, though. This doesn't matter if it's a Brandenburger or not. Just running them out in the field is not going to make them do very well. The L640 is the autocannon variant, so it's pretty good. And things looking really bad here for Stahlbrecher. Like, he's got to stop the tick here soon, or he's going to just straight up lose. .75 mil cannot decide what it's going to shoot. I'm assuming it's going to do the heat shell on the M4A1. Oh, goes to holding fire. Interesting. How do these things not run out of ammo? Oh, there's smoke now. Alright, so there is enough AA to stop this P-51 from getting through. Right down the center, which is huge because that would have done a lot of damage. Pac-38 is here. L640s go down after doing very little because of the Sherman. M15 might kill off this Veltra, though. That's an overly aggressive air push there. Ju-87 cannot get through. 75 mil did open up to try to get some penetrations there. Unfortunately, T-Shell only does 75 mils of penetration. Now, if these L60s can find a side shot, they will absolutely kill this Sherman. Or they could just swarm the thing. Even on the front armor, they might be able to do it. But they need all four of them to be working. 75 mil has plenty of heat shells. There's side armor showing. Bazooka on the AB-41, and his own smoke screws up the Side shot here. Oh, stop, 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 stop. Oh, my God. I know I'm not aggressive enough, guys, but when I see this kind of crap happen, I have such a hard time. I have such a hard time telling myself I should be more aggressive. I really do. And I understand I'm not aggressive enough, but, like, man, that was hard to watch. That was 100 points down the drain. Like, did absolutely nothing. And I understand the thought process of, like, if that didn't get stopped, then it's like, oh, it's game-breaking. But at the same time, he's already really ahead. Like, he probably should be focusing a little bit more on better trades. Maybe being a little bit more defensive, putting himself in some slightly better defensive positions instead of attack moving constantly forward like he's doing. Which I understand keeps Stahlbrecher on the back foot. Yes. There's a point where I think where he's at in the game that has a diminishing return. You got to keep pushing somewhere. I'm not saying don't push at all, but these, like, constant Q move forwards feels a little much. I don't know. He'd probably beat me, so what should I really be saying at the end of the day? Just zip it up. Back 38 goes down. That's actually pretty bad. He kind of needed that around to kill, well, whatever. What was it aiming at? Huh. I don't see any armor around. P-51 can get through now because the flak veerling's still pretty far back. You could probably move it up to here if he feels comfortable with his defenses here. Question is, does he feel comfortable with his defenses here? M15 getting aggressive. It does have 50 cals on it, which means it crushes most things. The M15 goes down to the JU-87s. Nice kill there. Only one more AA piece. That's it. I mean, otherwise, JU-87s can do whatever they want. Along with the Veltros. Not that the Veltros are doing as much, obviously. Brandenburger is getting 2-on-1. Never positive. Another Panzerschreck down. So again, I feel like MintJelly has just prayed so awfully in the last couple minutes from being like way over. No, you can't fall back or he's gonna lose line of sight. Oh, he is so lucky that was already damaged. That would not have died otherwise. Yeah, things in the center and all of a sudden not looking great, although there's only 2 minutes left here. Still 15-9. I don't know what this Veltro thinks it's doing, but it's not flying right into this AA piece, that's for sure. I mean, he's got a strong position here in the woods with these Brandenburger piles, and it's looking like Stahlbrecher's struggling on CQC at this point. That's another thing with 101st. Their CQC is not actually absurdly abundant or stupidly strong. Yes, they have the engineers, which are nice. Ooh, another transport kill. Ugh, this little bend here sucks. I kind of wish they had just made the road go like this. At least make the opponent, like, work to stop it instead of just having everything here be able to shoot it with this stupid corner. It's kind of baloney, I'm not going to lie. This Pack 38 does not have HE or anything, so I'm not 100% sure. Flak Veerling going to do some anti-infantry work. He is moving it up, like I mentioned. This thing is absolutely devastating to infantry. Pack 38 picks up a Sherman kill. Oof. This thing needs to, like, win the day, essentially. Oh. Really? Feels like it would have had another shot, but okay. Flak Veerling versus M15. Oh, no, the AA is shooting at something else? Oh, it's only got 750 meter close ground attack. Oh, no. Pack 40 just misses the transport snipe. Flak Veerling. Will it go down? No. The 37 mil just fails. No, wait. Yeah, it does. Wow. But only a minute left here for Stahlbrecher. And despite things going significantly better here in the last few minutes, I just don't think it's going to be enough. Here comes the P-51 with the Flak Veerling pushed out. 20 mil. Can't do it. Another Pack 40 going to go down here. Oh. Veltros, though. Nope. Can't do it. P-51 even takes a swiping shot. JU-87 coming in to try to get the M15. It does! The AA is dead. Yeah, with the AA dead now, I don't even think it matters. Like, yes, Stahlbrecher was doing better. Even if he was able to even this up right now, I don't think it matters. Because now, as you can see, here comes the Ju-87 again. These things are so good because you can make multiple runs with them, and they can just devastate your opponent with a singular run. Well, that was an exciting game to watch. 31 minutes and 40 seconds. Glad I found that one. 3,420 to 2,740. If you look at chronology here, let's see. I mean, yeah, the late A phase, MintJelly really got his feet under him. Then things kind of evened out here in B phase. No, we can see right here we start to really push a lot more. No, and then he's back. Wow, that was a bad couple minutes. It's always like, that always feels so bad when you're playing and this happens. It's like, oh my god. Where that little alarm is just going off over and over again, it just makes you feel terrible. I honestly don't think the actual number of kills was that different. It's just that Unternahman's units are so much cheaper. So it ends up like trading really bad point-wise, despite the fact he actually traded somewhat equally. Yeah, you can even see it. Like when we click back and forth here, if I line this up, you can see that the size of the scroll bar barely changes because they both actually killed about an equal number of units. It's just that the 101st units are so much more expensive that it creates this huge disparity in cost, and that's what makes Unternahman good, is that things are so dirt cheap, and you're pumping out it's not even bad units, they're good units, and you get a lot of them. So you can really overwhelm your opponent. If you guys enjoyed that, hit that like button, subscribe, check out the Patreon, linked somewhere down below most likely, and I hope you all have a fantastic day.